Today we're diving into database design, something every developer eventually bumps into. Let's start with the basics. What do you think is the biggest rookie mistake?
I'd say jumping straight into coding without planning the schema. People underestimate how crucial structure is.
Totally. It's like building a house without a blueprint. Ever dealt with a project that had to be rebuilt just because of poor design?
Oh yeah, once inherited a system where every table had a column called data 1 to data 10. No idea what was going on.
Sounds like a nightmare. So when you start a new design, do you usually go top down or bottom up?
I lean towards top down, starting with understanding the domain and the business rules. How about you?
Same here. I like to map out entities and their relationships first. Help spot any weird dependencies early.
Speaking of relationships, people often mess up normalization. Either they overdo it or don't do it at all.
Right, third normal form is great, but sometimes denormalization helps with performance. It's a balance.
Exactly. Depends on the use case. OLTP and OLAP have very different needs, right?
Absolutely. OLTP needs quick inserts and updates. OLAP is all about read-heavy analysis. The design has to reflect that.
Have you ever used diagrams to communicate with non-tech stakeholders?
I have, and I think they're underrated. Visuals help bridge the gap between tech and business.
For sure. I also like using simple analogies, like explaining a one-to-many relationship as a teacher and their students.
That's a good one. So what's your take on using ORMs? Helpful or harmful?
Mixed feelings. ORMs speed things up but can abstract too much. Sometimes you just need raw SQL for control.
Especially with complex joins or custom queries. But for CRUD operations, ORMs are a blessing.
Yeah, and they help enforce consistency too. Though debugging ORM-generated queries is a pain.
Haha, tell me about it. Have you tried any automated schema design tools?
I've experimented with a few, but I still prefer manual control. Tools can suggest, but they don't know your business rules.
Agreed. Context is everything. Even the best AI tool can't replace domain knowledge.
Speaking of which, data types and constraints are often ignored in early designs, but they really matter.
Right? Choosing the wrong type can lead to performance issues or even data corruption.
Or like using varchar, 255, for everything just in case, that's a red flag.
Haha, yeah. So if you had to give one tip to someone starting database design, what would it be?
Think ahead. Design with both current and future needs in mind. Flexibility is key.
Good advice. I'd add, always document your schema. Future, you will be thankful.
True. And if you're listening and designing your first database, start simple, but plan smart.
That wraps up today's chat. Maybe next time we'll dive into distributed databases?
Sounds good. Until then, keep your schemas clean and your queries fast.